Let's record.
Hello Transand fans, and welcome to another Transistor Sandwich live stream, the show where I put together a tune that you are free to use in your own projects, and I put it together using all this stuff here. I'd like to say thank you to Ross for putting together all the technology that is required to create these three streams now? The three different services that we're streaming to, for now anyway. And I want to say thank you to the rain for raining out our game today. I was actually supposed to perform with the Black Cherry Band today, and I am disappointed that we're not performing, sort of, except we're actually able to reschedule for tomorrow, which is great, because I guess tomorrow's Family Day? Even better. Yes, my band Black Cherry is going to be playing at the Ottawa Champions baseball stadium. Well, it's called RCGT Park, actually, but, you know, we call it the Champions Stadium because that's where the Ottawa Champions baseball team is located. And we've been playing there since back when the team was actually called the Fat Cats. So we really enjoy doing that every year. The opening weekend is always something to look forward to, except when you get all the clouds and rain and all that stuff. We went there, and when we showed up, the rain was just coming right down. Oh, actually, that didn't sound too bad, did it? If it was like that, it would have been fine. But the ground was really wet, and Ross was not going to be laying any electrical cables on any of that. So, but tomorrow's supposed to be much better. It's an earlier game. It means getting up really early, but that's fine. That's fine. I was actually up early this morning anyway. I just got up to go to the loo, and then I came back. I was like awake by that point, so I came out and sat at the computer just for a moment, just for a quick moment. I was just going to quickly check some Facebook, and of course that turned into a clicked link because they were streaming. CBC was streaming the royal wedding live. And I guess I was a sucker for that kind of thing, because I actually ended up sitting there watching the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing. Well, yeah, actually the whole wedding part of it itself. I tuned in just as the prince was walking the new bride down the aisle. So yeah, that was cool because I remember, I'm old enough that I remember watching the Princess Di and Prince Charles. It was really kind of cool and a little, it made me feel old to watch the little kids that were at the original wedding, to watch them, well, actually, wait, no, were they at the original wedding or were they born afterwards? I can't remember. It's so long ago now. Anyway, to see those little kids grow up and have a wedding, well, yeah, the two of them have been married now. Time keeps marching forward, and since we're marching forward, let's march right ahead into May. Because it's May, it's not March. Let's take a look. I have no plan today. I never have a plan. You know that. It's Transistor Sandwich. We come into this with no plan. But I did have a plan for inspiration. I wanted to, since I have this roving cam, I wanted to get some close-ups of, every once in a while I'll feature a new piece in the Transand studio, and this week it's going to be the Yamaha TG33 that I'm going to focus on. So I'm going to show you some of the presets that are built into it, and I'm just going to play with them a little bit and see what inspires me. So before I get started, I just want to say hello to Wilkes and Commander Roberts 94. Thank you for dropping in. Glad to have you in the stream. And if you happen to be on Facebook, you can drop me a message on Facebook. I have it up on the iPad on the side here. I keep Ross's iPad on the side here because it's so much smaller than mine. So it fits very nicely on the side there. And Ross will be keeping an eye on the Twitch chat. I have no idea who keeps an eye on the YouTube chat, because we're streaming on YouTube as well. I don't have any room to open another window, so if you're on YouTube and you're watching this, you can say something in the chat, but I don't know who's going to see it until afterwards. It's that kind of show. It really is. All right, so Ross, I'll get you to switch over to the close-up cam so we can zoom in on the Yamaha TG33 that I'm going to be playing with today. And you know what? I'm just trying to remember, when was the TG33, Yamaha TG33, when was that released? Vintage Synth Explorer says about this device. Oh, it's got a good user rating too. That's kind of nice. It was released in, oh, that's odd. Why wouldn't they say that right away? Oh, here we go. 1990. All right. Ooh, I was 20 years old when this came out. And at 20 years old, there was no way I could have afforded this because it originally sold for... It doesn't say. I wonder what it originally sold for. It couldn't have been too cheap. But it had... it was one of the first ones to use AWM ROM samples. Actually, it was basically just a keyless Yamaha SY22, which is a full-size keyboard version of this. It's FM synthesis combined with some ROM samples. Oh yeah, that's how they started creating more realistic samples. What they did was they took a little itty-bitty sample and basically just used it for the start of the sound, and then they were able to use FM synthesis to kind of stretch the sound out to make the remainder of the sound. So, with that in mind, I think Ross is on the close-up cam now, so I'm going to go into voice mode here, and we'll start with the internal sounds. So, there's, you can see, let me go in a little closer here so you can see the words on the display. Might need to be a little taller, actually, so I can point it downward a bit. There we go. There we go. All right, so we have 8 banks, and each bank has 8 sounds in it. So 64 sounds altogether. Is that right? Did I do the math right? I don't know. It sounds right. Anyway, so you select a bank, and then you select one of the 8 keys below it. So 1-1. Sound number 11. It's called DG sound. DG sound. So it sounds something like this. I can't remember which pedal operates this keyboard. Hold on. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. What? It's got to be one of them. Which pedal is... All right, well... Maybe it's not plugged in anymore. Oh, well. So that's the DG sound. Number 12, or the second one in sound bank number 1, it's a reed mix. Kind of oboe-y type of sound, clarinet, that type of thing. Hello, Peter. Thank you for dropping in. I see Peter's on the Facebook stream. Nice to have you here. We're just taking a look at an old Yamaha TG33 tone module from 1990. This sound here, it's called orchestra. So it kind of has a mix of brass and strings and maybe a little choir vocal, just a mix of some sounds to give it an orchestral sound. So the number 4 on this, we've got, oh, I don't even know what this, it's EPEG, EPEG? Doesn't inspire me. This one is a choir pad. Oh yeah, that's very 1990 for sure. So a very airy choir sound. We also have one called Westminster. Westminster. How apropos. Oh, so it's like a bell, a church bell. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, it really has kind of an untuned bell sound to it. Ugh. Good for sound effects, I suppose. We've got another EPEG. This one's called Nostromo. Oh, good for... Oh yeah, good for some bass notes. That's kind of neat. Oh. Oh, and it just expands into something completely different. Yes. What are you doing?
Trying to see if the pedals connect.
Oh. All of a sudden my lighting has all gone wonky. Yeah, I don't know which, I thought it might have been this M Audio one.
It's this right here.
It's that right there. So is it plugged in? Is it this one?
There's a cable plug, there's a pedal plugged into it.
Can we tell which one it is? Oh, it's the... Wait.
That one.
That one?
That's plugged into it.
Okay. So that is the first Yamaha pedal. I have so many pedals.
Switch on it.
The first... Oh, yeah, I should check the switch. It's also the one that has been a bit wonky. Oh, it is registering on the keyboard, though. Well, it's registering on the keyboard, it's just not transmitting to the TG. I think it probably has something to do with the internal routing. However, I can actually control the TG from my Yamaha piano, I believe. I believe I can. If I go into, let me just show you what I'm doing here. Wasn't that fun? I took you for a ride. I'm going to pull up, there's an application in here called Audio Bus. And Audio Bus is like a routing application. It allows me to, I can route audio, or I can route MIDI. So I have multiple MIDI instruments coming into the iPad, each sending their own signal. So if I go in here and I say, I want to take the MIDI input from the digital piano and send it to the Edirol PCR. Now, because that's the controller that I'm using on the side here to control the Yamaha. It's an Edirol. I think it's made by Roland. But it has two ports, so I'm not sure which one is the right one. I don't think that one is. It doesn't appear to be. It's not controlling it. Let me, oh, I might have to turn that off. That didn't do it, so let me eject that. I'll try Edirol port 2. Well, it doesn't. Oh, hello. Hello, Rodney. I just happened to glance down and noticed that you said hi with a lot of eyes. Hi. Yes, welcome to the show. Oh, there's other Edirol ports here too. Why is there multiple Edirol ports? That's odd. I'm going to keep trying. And it's still not doing it. I'll try port 2 again. All channels. Well, maybe I can't control it from the iPad. Well, this is disappointing. Oh well. Well, it's not that disappointing. All right, back to the Yamaha TG33 synthesizer sound module from 1990, produced in Japan, probably. Let's see. Where was it produced? They don't say that, but I can tell you that it has 32 voices, and 16 digital reverbs and delays, 128 presets, 64 user banks, and it was produced in 1990. That's about all I can tell you for now. Let's go to another bank. I want to try some of these other banks. I did like that Nostromo, though. Let's hear that Nostromo again. It morphs over time. I like that. I'm going to use that in something, but I wanted to do something a little more up-tempo today. I think that one would be a bit moody. So I'm going to try bank number 2 here and see what I can find. Well, we've got, like every synthesizer, it's got some kind of synthesized piano. Here's a stereo piano. It's not a terrible piano. I've heard far worse. It's got a nice electric piano, I believe. Ooh, No, it doesn't. That's an electric piano? I don't like that at all. That one's just called plunk. This one just says it's non-arpeggiated. I don't know what I could use it for. Ooh, nice warm synth though. There's a lot of reverb to it. It sounds like it's in a very big room. Hello, Tammy. My sister Tammy just dropped in on the Facebook stream. Nice to have you here. By the way, Tammy's getting married. Let's see. We're on warm synth. Let's see what else is here. Cat's Eye. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of nice. I might do something with that. I think I could make that work with something. All right, let's just take a quick look at some of the other banks here. Just skip through a couple of them here. So there was a Cat's Eye. We've got a clavinet. It's got the old clavinet sounds. That's always lovely. And let me see, a sitar. Oh, of course, why not? And let me see, capella. Capella. Oh, a cappella. Ooh. Not too sure about that one. What else have we got here? Oh, a Dino EP. Oh yes, the old late 80s, early 90s electric piano. Ooh, it seems a little overdriven. That might be just, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see what else. Oh, a glockenspiel. I like that one. Glockenspiel. This one's called Doctor Who, oddly enough. It might fit a Doctor Who kind of theme if it was, if it had a bit of portamento to it, you know, because Doctor Who is like, ooh, ooh. Silver Clouds. That's nice. I could use that for something for sure. So that's two sounds that I'm thinking about sticking into whatever song we come up with today. This one's called Pluck This. Oh, I see why. It just sounds like something being plucked. Oh, somebody going up a stairs. Wait. No. Yes, there. I was climbing up a stairs very carefully. Hello, Judy. Judy is watching because she was also rained out today. We all showed up. We all still showed up. You know, we were very responsible and showed up. But it was too wet. But we're looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Let me see. Ooh, what was that? Electric Toms. I wonder if it's that. Oh, yes, of course. Very ancient electric toms. Of course, this thing also has what's called a multi-mode. So that was the voice mode, so single voices. But there's also a multi-mode, and what that does is it allows you to create presets that have multiple instruments set up on different channels. So I could actually use this one sound module as a single MIDI device that plays like a whole MIDI song. So it could play all the different parts, the drum part and stuff like that, as a single module. So you can set up a multi a multi-instrument that contains all of those. And then, of course, you have the edit buttons so you can modify the sounds, the level, the vector, level, and detune. So let me show you what this vector thing is all about. Right on the far left side of this thing, we have, it's like the joysticks that you see on my other keyboards for pitch bend and modulation. But what this one does is it actually goes in all directions. And what it does is it creates a vector between the different sounds. So, for example, let me see if I pull up a voice here that has something that I can hold, so like the orchestra sound. So I can vector it, or maybe not, hold on. Vector level. So I can change the levels of the different parts of the sound between 4 vectors, A, B, C, and D. And of course these vectors can be pre-programmed to affect different nuances of the sound. In this case, level control. So you can hear I'm going from the brass sounds, well, very muted brass sound, and a string sound, and in the middle you hear the both of them. So I can subtly change the combination of the sounds. I can also subtly detune them from each other. Oh, wait, I'm not on detune. So you can hear it subtly going out of tune with the other sounds. It creates a little bit of thickness in the sound. Not too far out of tune. So yeah, so that is how the vector control works on this thing. So a pretty unique instrument in its day. So let's take a look at creating a tune with this. So let me just zoom in on the display there so you can see what that looks like. So we're in voice play mode right now. If I change the sounds, there's the DG sound, the reed mix. There should be some nice basses on here. The 50s are usually the bass sounds. Well, maybe not. There's sitar, magic, something or other. Let's go into the 60s here. get funk. Let's go into the 60s. String pad. String pad was really nice. That's something that I've actually used for some stuff. It does sound a little distorty though, doesn't it? I might be sending too hot of a MIDI signal, I don't know. So string pad, but I'm really looking for something to do with a bass. There's that drone sound. Ooh, there's something kind of cool. Another sound that kind of just evolves over time. All right, that's not my bass sound though. I just had the idea of starting off with a bass for some reason, and I'm looking for something that says bass, and I don't see anything that says bass. Maybe it just doesn't like doing bass. It has lots of boomy low sounds. Click piano, clavinet, live wire, naked piano. Well, it doesn't sound terribly naked. It's got lots of reverb. That's a strange sounding piano, I must say. Organ mix, mahogany, slid bone. We're into guitars and some warm synths. And the 50s was where I was looking, but all I had was saxophones and sitars and a magic guitar. Get funk. What is this get funk? Oh, it's one of those. That's not going to work for a bass. 62 is a lead. Violin strings, cappella. Celeste. Let's see what? Joe's pipe. Oh, that's kind of neat. That's a nice pipe. I like that. It's not a bass though. I'm getting sidetracked. It's okay. This is how I create. Oftentimes I'll just go through the sounds and see if something inspires me. I try to inspire myself. Silver clouds. Oh, I like those. Might be able to do something with that. Clearly, I'm not going to find a bass in there, so I may as well move on to whoever can handle my bass line. Well, I bet the Korg can do this for me. Let's find out. Except the Korg is hard to see the display because my light is getting ever so dimmer. Number 2, number 3. Oh, here we go. No, those are guitars. Dirty funk, dirty mutes, power chord. Oh, power chord. Speaking of power chord, I was watching a YouTube video earlier and I heard somebody playing a game. So I came over and I wanted to see if I could figure out how to play it. So now this camera's in my way. I'll just move you a little closer here. Yeah, so I think I figured out how to play it. Let's see if I can make this happen. That was fun learning that. I took a couple of minutes to learn it before the show started. Yeah, Duke Nukem, in case you didn't know. It's one of the first. Actually, I think it's the first 3D game I ever played. Definitely the first networked game I ever played. Now, I was looking for a bass in... oh, well, this one actually is in the 50s. All right, we got... Ooh, my buttons are sticky. So here's a wood bass. I think I'd like to do more dancey song today, though. Maybe that bass. Ooh, that one's kind of nice. Oh, that one's got a lot of attack to it. Ooh, there's a nice slap bass. All right. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up GarageBand. Let's spin around here and take a look at what's happening with GarageBand. We'll create a new song with a rhythm. Let's bring up a drummer. Let's find some drums. Let's bring up an electronic drummer. I want to do something up-tempo. Not this fellow because I always land on him. Jasper. Let's try Jasper. A little bit of Jasper stuff. Kickstepper. Let's see what Kickstepper sounds like. Well, it sounds very laid back. I'd like something that had more of a pump to it. No, not that one either. This guy might be too laid back. Here's one called Fancy Footwork. Yeah, he's interesting. Let me see. Let's see what this guy's got. Ooh. That was really relaxed. It's groovy though. Yeah, that is nothing like what I wanted to go with though. I wanted some dance music. Darcy, Mason, Nikki, Gavin, Isabella. Oh, there we go. Magnus. Apparently Magnus does. Hello, Aminegatron. I always have a hard time saying your handle. Thank you for dropping in on the stream. Yeah, this is a good one. Oh, this is a custom one. Okay, let's see what Touch the Sky. Oh, there we go. Now that's up tempo. All right, let's get some bass to go with this. What do I want for a bass line? Well, that sounded fine. I'll just throw that in. Making it all up as I go along. All right, I need an audio recorder. Oh, there it is. Instrument. No, I don't want to do that, but I do want stereo inputs, and I'll just reset the effects. It's picking it up. It's picking it up. Okay, I'll turn that off. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter, but all right, let's try to record this. I'm going to, I think, stretch that section out a bit. Let's get 16 bars in there. So I'm not really sure where I'm going with it yet. So I might need more space. There, that worked. I'm okay with that. The beginning of it was a little loose, but I can tighten it up with Logic afterwards. Oh, doesn't even sound that loose, but trust me, it is. All right, so that sounds fine for that. Now we've got a bass line, and I'm just going to duplicate that section just once. Let's look at all sections. There we go. So I can start adding some of the TG. So let's get, I'll spin, actually I'll just leave the camera here. I'll spin it around so we can see the part that is being recorded. I'm going to, well, it's on Silver Clouds right now. Let's see if Silver Clouds works with this. Because it's just going to keep looping until I stop it, so I'll let it go for a bit, see if it inspires something. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to record that in. I should just be recording all the time. I know, Julie, but you know, I have to be sure first. Let's try this. Oh! I started recording over the bass. I was like, why isn't the bass playing? Oops. Let me duplicate this track. There. All right. I should be okay now. Well, generally speaking, I don't think I'm ever really okay. that last note was bad, but what the heck? It didn't record anything. Oh, is this going to be another one of those it can't record because... Oh, hold on. Because it's going to... Okay, I'm on the 2-track in, and I can't record from the 2-track in? No? Really? Are you sure? Let me see. To stereo to monitor. Holy moly! That got loud all of a sudden. All right, well, here's what I'm going to have to do. I've just figured it out. Oh my goodness. All right, let me show you what I'm doing. Since I'm going to be stuck over here for a moment. What I have to do is I have to move the this synthesizer to a new input. So actually, I'm going to move this thing hanging on the wall and my Cylon. His name is Cy, by the way. If you've ever seen that episode. Let me see. Oh, actually, you're still totally in the way, dude. Oh, I think I broke his neck. He seems very sad. All right, let's move this over to that and that. Now, will both of those work at once, or do I need to unplug one of those? So I had an RCA connection from the TG33. I've passed it into the last channel. Oh, got a lovely little hum there, so that must be working. Oh yeah, it's there. It's very loud. And it's got a lovely hum. The hum's not bad though. It adds some warmth to it. Hello, Julie Holt. Thank you for dropping in on the Facebook live stream. We're just creating a song, honest. We just got stuck at one point because we tried to record and it wasn't recording. I bet it will now though. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's picking it up now. All right, good. I wonder if I should, because there's two things plugged in there. If I take those out. Aha, yes, okay. It was because that's where the hum is coming from. It's because there's two things plugged in there. All right, Cy, you're gonna have to chin up, buddy. There you go. All right. Should I put the vamp back up? No, I'll just leave it there for now. The wall looks so ugly, though. All right. Back over to the part that I was trying to record. Make sure I'm in the right spot here so you can... There we go. All right. Let's try recording that again. Undo. All right, there's our rhythm. Got our slap bass line going there. This song is just screaming for arpeggiators too. All right. Oh, I made the same damn mistake at the end that I did last time. I'm just going to record that in again so I can eliminate that little foible at the end. But it's coming along. That was my practice run. Okay, the run before that was my practice run. This is the real deal. that's got it. I think it has faded out by that point. Have to leave enough space in the recording for that song to continue fading out. So I've got that. I've got, yeah, that's all groovy. Do I want it to start there? Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to make decisions about the structure of the song now. Let's duplicate section A and B, so we have more of a song to work with. And, okay, I can see generally what I'm doing. I wonder if I can blend these two takes together. No, I can't join audio takes. Although I did find out on Logic Pro that you can join audio takes. So if I have multiple audio takes, I can highlight all of the waveforms, right-click on it and select join, and it just turns it all into one solid take. It's lovely. But, you know, it's also a much more expensive program than GarageBand. Was GarageBand free? I think it was. Either that or it was $9.99. I can't remember. Right, so we've got our little bell thing going on there. What kind of other sound do we need? Oh, well, we are featuring the TG, so let's come back over to the TG here and take a look through to see what is available for sounds. Actually, I don't think you can see the display from that angle. I love having the roaming cam. It definitely makes for an easier video edit afterwards, because I have lots of nice close-up shots that I can stick into the videos. Come a little closer. There. Now you can see that it says Silver Clouds. That's the one I was just playing. What else have we got here? Let's go into something synthesized, not a drone. Oh, there's that pipe. Ooh, I wonder if I can fit that pipe in there. Let's play it back and see if anything comes to mind. That's what he said? I don't remember what I said that makes it that's what he said. Yes, okay, I know where I can fit that in. I don't know what kind of part I'm going to do yet. But I know where it's going to go now, which is knowing is half the battle. Or so they say. What did I say that was a that's what he said moment? I can't remember. Zoe pipe. Zoe? Is that what it is? No, Joe's pipe. I should put that on here. All right, let's duplicate this track. Duplicate. And rename it as Joe's pipe. Just so I remember what parts I'm recording. Return. This last one was Silver Cloud. SILVRCLOUD. Yeah, Yamaha has been doing abbreviations, shorter versions of names. Will those pipes fit there? I think so. They're gonna. We'll see. I'll make them fit. Oh, is. I get it now. We'll make it fit. All right. Let's try this. Before we go too far, let's just try this. Whoa, man, that's zoomed in. Woo, there we go. All right. Oh, I think I'm going to be playing this in a higher octave, though, so I better move back a bit. Move it on back. And then over. Let me back it up a little bit so I can have a little bit of a lead to inspire me. Oh, okay, I didn't back it up enough. I was expecting it to go a little further. Back it up. I'll start there. That worked. That's a take. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. It's a keeper. Next. I don't know. Let's come up with something. Well, let me take a look at the structure of the song. Let me just move the camera a little bit. Oh. Now I'm starting to get... Wouldn't it be great if I could go wireless? I almost could, but I should probably ask Ross to switch switch camera views before I start moving people around and making them ill. Oh, but you've got two other cameras that you can look at that are nice and solid. So if you start feeling a little queasy, focus on me. What did I want to do for the next part? Well, what I want to do is take a look at the structure of the song so far. So I've got those two big sections. I've got the flute joiner in between. So there's my flute joiner right there. I've got these takes here are all the silver cloud. So there's my drums running along there. I've got four big sections of drums. Well, I've got four big sections of everything. Four of the bass line. So, oh, okay. So now I know what I'm going to duplicate section C and D. So let's go in here under the sections. Section C and section D I'm going to duplicate. And then I'm going to take that, that Zoe pipe, I keep calling it Zoe pipe. It's a J. It's because it says Joe's and the Z is a capital. Yes, I said Z because I'm Canadian. But for the rest of you people in there, I'll say Z. It's actually, I'm so used to hearing Z that half the time I could slip, I'm sure. Copy, and let's paste this right about there, I think. Yes, there we go. All right. So we've got the pipe coming in the bridges between the silver clouds. And, oh, pipes between silver clouds. Come up with a name that uses pipes and silver clouds, and that's what we'll name the song today. And nothing dirty, Julie. Let me see. So I've got that going there. I think after that pipe leads off, I'm going to come in with something else. Something else, and I'm not sure what yet. Let's play it back. See if I can get a sense for something. It's going to be over the silver clouds, so it's got to be something to go with that. I just got it. I know what to do now. If you can't be bad, you got nothing. That's kind of sad and good at the same time. I think it's why I love you. All right, let's zoom in on back over to the main, the star of the show today, the TG33. I'm trying to use as many TG33 instruments as I can so I can kind of give this beast its moment in the spotlight. So what I want now is something percussive piano-y, like that cheesy piano that it had, the stereo piano. Yeah, because I want to do something like the 90s kind of... I wasn't sure what the next chord was. Let me see if it works. It's going to come in just before section D. Okay, yes, that's, oh crap. Yes, that's gonna work. I just have to record it. I should have been recording the whole time. Oh, but you know, this is just not how I work. Oh, I almost recorded over top of this something again. Duplicate that audio track. Let's rename this as stereo piano. There we go. Return. I remember to hit return now. Try this again. All right. There. I only did a short version of that because it's a loopable. It's definitely a loopable. It's just that kind of loopy, well, and everything I do is loopy. Actually, that's true because I do a lot of looping. Oh, there we go. Trying to zoom in by pressing and holding, and sometimes it doesn't respond to, oh, it zooms in too far too. There we go. There. All right, so I've got that little section there, and now all I have to do is loop that. Loop. Excellent. So I've got that part in there. Let's see how it blends. Excellent, it works. I'm grooving it. I'm grooving it? Yeah, it's a new verb. Okay, so, all right. Do I want to put anything else in? I'm not sure yet. Let's see where we can go. So we've got that section. Let me bring you back over to my thought process. Because that's really why I kind of do the whole Trans-Am Live thing. This is me inviting you into my creative process, which a lot of people probably just wouldn't understand if I told them about it. But if you sit here and watch it, You probably still don't understand. That's okay. Some days I don't understand myself. Let me see. So I've got those pianos going right through to the end. I've got section A, B, C, D, E, F. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like to do everything in fours, so I'm going to have to add a couple more. Let's take, well, should we make that the end of the song? How long does that go? No, I don't think that will be the end of the song. So I think I'm going to pull sections E and F back in. So let's duplicate section E. Hello, Meg. Thank you for dropping in. Well, there's a lot of people dropping in today. It's lovely. For a day that I wasn't even expecting to do a show. Thank goodness it rained, sort of. Section E, duplicate, and section F, duplicate. Duplicado. Wait, is that a word? I don't think so. All sections highlighted so I can see the entire project. I see there's my stereo piano has been repeated. Good evening, Meg says. I say good evening to you as well, Meg. I don't know why I came here that way. I think at that point I will take that flute out of there. So delete the flute part. And, but will I let the other part come back in? Actually, no. I'm going to take those parts out as well. Delete. Because I'm going to put a completely different part in there. So, replacement for the flute part is going to be, well, I don't know yet. Let's find something that's a lead kind of, whoa, a lead kind of instrument. I'm getting caught up in my headphone cables here. Let's take a look here and see what we can find for some kind of lead instrument. We've got a stereo piano up there right now. An organ mix? No, I don't think so. Let's go right to the, well, let's continue on after Joe's pipe there and see what else is available. Digi Echo. Let me see. What could I do with that? No, don't like it. I was starting to get into it, and then I was like, no, it's starting to annoy me. Does tonight's music pair well with tacos? Well, sure, why not? That's a very good question. I don't often get asked questions like that. Thank you, Meg. If anybody else has any questions, by all means, either let me know in the Facebook chat, or if you happen to be on the Twitch stream, let Ross know, because he's watching the Twitch chat, and he can let me know, because there's a big-ass TV in front of me that has his typings on it. And if you're on YouTube, I'm sorry, we've got nobody to moderate there. We'll talk to you after. Digi Echo, was that one? Whistling? Oh, it's like, oh, there's more New Kids on the Block stuff right there. One of their whistles, like from Hangin' Tough. This would have been around that time. Oh, well, actually, no, this would have been a bit advanced for that time, I think. When were they out? New Kids on the Block, it was the 80s, yeah. So this wouldn't have even been around. Dino EP, Oriental, now Dusk. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's not a lead sound, though. I wonder if I could make that work. Let me try that again. Well, I started at the wrong spot. Let me start at the beginning of the bar so I can count that. Ross says YouTube seems empty, so that's good, because there's nobody there to talk to you. That's kind of interesting. I think maybe I'll just do the one pass. So let me duplicate a track here. I'm just going to try this out. Duplicate. This is completely experimental. So this is a sound called dusk. Apparently it fades out. Oh, it's a really long fade. Okay, cool. I've got that part. It's a very simple part, but I've got it in there. Now we can go back to looking for that little lead piece that I wanted to do. There's that Doctor Who thing that keeps coming up. Oh, I can't make that work though. Allentown. What? Oh, that's almost like a bit of a, like a royal brass kind of thing. Nope, that's not going to work for me. It had not the right sound. Vulcan. Vulcan! There's a sound on here called Vulcan. What? Oh, it's, yeah. Kind of, I can see why they called it Vulcan, because it sounds like the lyre that Mr. Spock used to play on Star Trek. Pretty, but not what I'm looking for. There's that glockenspiel. Ooh, I wonder if you could fit a glockenspiel in there. That actually will fit in there. It's a very simple part, but sometimes it's the simple little parts that just kind of jump right out. Duplicate. They stand out because they're so rare. Oh, wasn't what I played before. Okay. Oops. Try that again. Hello, Carnell. Thank you for dropping in. And I still got my part in. Simple little notes. Okay, cool. Now, now maybe we can get that lead lick in. I might not even find anything on here that I want to use. Let's see. Pianos. A warm synth. How is that warm? Maybe if you go down here. Ugh, that's not warm. It's gritty and itchy. Cat's eye. Ooh, that's, oh, that is kind of nice, but I've already got those kind of parts in there, so I can't use it now. In the future, it'll still be there. Mahogany. Yeah, that's kind of cool too, but these are all very percussive sounds. I need something that's a pad. Something that will hold a long note. Oh, let me see. Ah, I like that. Not for this song, though. Okay, that one actually says lead. I don't think that's not the kind of lead I was looking for. Oh, here's another warm one. Oh, why did these aren't really named well? Recorder. I'm going to go into the multis here, see if there's anything in here. Some of them don't even work. Like I said, multis are meant for song composition. Oh, there's preset combos in here as well. I just realized there's another button. Well, I just realized it's been there all along. There's another button. I should be on the main screen and not one. Well, but the main screen is the roving cam because I keep moving it to whatever I'm doing. My studio's too big and you can't see it all. So I got to zoom in on what I'm doing at any particular moment. Although I don't always remember to. So that's why my face is down in the little cam. Trust me, it's good that my face is small. Presets, yes. So before we were looking at the internal sounds. Now if I had a card, these machines actually took cards. I wonder if I can give you a shot of that. The cards, I'll have to bring it down a bit. But if you see on the front of the instrument here, there's a card slot. They were ROM cards, so you could actually get more sounds added to the device. You could upgrade the device with more sounds. The chances of me finding any of those online now are slim to none. Aw, thank you, Meg. I like your face too. Preset. The third button was preset. So now we have some more instruments that we can play with. So these are combos. These are multiple sounds put together as a combo. Oh, some nice ones in there too. Ah, now I'm starting to get somewhere. Let me see. So that was a full. I don't know. It says SP full. I don't know what that means. Here's one that says ice. Ooh, wow, that one kind of, it gradually spreads out. Let me see if I could make that work with something. Oh, it also kind of does a little pitch fall, so that's not going to work. All right, number 16. Oh, this one's dandy. It's called Dandy. Just another lead, I guess. Arkle. Oh, I like that one. A bright vector. Yeah, not for this song. Here's one called Matrix. Gut. I don't know why that. Oh, cat gut strings. That must be why. Because if you were to do this. Yeah, neat. These combos are quite nice. Ha! Now that's the kind of lead that I was looking for. All right, let me see if it will work with this song. It's either going to be that one or one of the first couple of leads that I came across. So let me let me do a little bit of a dance. Whoa! I'm caught in my cable. All right, there we go. Let's whoa! Zoom it out so you can see what I'm doing. We were watching a Star Trek episode the other day, and it was awesome because when the red alert signal went, the red alert alarms went off on the ship, all of a sudden we saw, whoa, whoa, except it was going a lot faster than that. They thought that was cool back then. All right. Can I transpose? Yes, I need to transpose the octave so I can play a little. Let's see what I get inspired by. Right there is where it's going to have to come in. I wasn't sure when that other part was going to stop. Although I can see the waveform, so I should have known. Oh, look, Meg! Oh, that was awful. Oh, good, I wasn't recording. All right. Back that up. I'm not grooving. All right, let's see. I figured if I just hit a bunch of keys, something will come out of it. Sometimes that happens. Let's see. Okay, I think I've kind of got something worked out for it. It'll still be a little bit of a jam, but I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see if something comes of it. Duplicate. Giving this a try. Okay, I think yeah, something like that. I think that's going to work. Now what I need to do is zoom out. So let me pull y'all back around. By the way, here I am. No, that's not me. that's my iPad. All right, so what I'm going to do now is take a look at what we've got here, because I know now that I need to come back after that little lead. I need to come back into one of these lovely spots here. So probably, I think halfway through, let's do halfway through C and D. So I'll duplicate C and D. We'll come into the sections here. Let's duplicate, that's how you say duplicate. Duplicate C and duplicate D. So now I've got those at the end. But I think, so they are now I and J, sections I and J. So I don't need that pipe. There we go. Actually, I think I only needed C. I'm going to split C down the middle right here, because it's going to start halfway through it. So if I pull up my little split thingy, it's a little pair of scissors. You just pull them down and they split your waveforms. So I've selected those waveforms. I'm going to delete those, and then I'll select everything after that and just kind of pull it back into place. And it will be something like that. Okay, I need the little lead into that, the do-do-do-do-do. I wonder if I can do that. Oops. What did I just do? Oh, I had too much stuff selected. There. Will that work? Oh, yes, it does work. Okay, good. Ooh. Oh, I didn't mean to go back to the beginning. There. And I think, well, the piano's already there, but I'm going to actually keep that piano going a little further. And it'll probably end around there. So let me trim that, and trim that, and sort of trim that. I got to zoom in for the drums there, because I want them to stop after the drummer has already hit the crash. So it'll be something like that. So I have a little bit of a crash at the end. And there. So it's almost done. Of course, there's always the icing on the cake, which is the arpeggiator. We've got to get an arpeggiator in here now. It's a Transand song. So after all of those audio recorder tracks, let's finally do a MIDI track in GarageBand using the Alchemy synth. And let's go into our arpeggiated bank here. We've got our old 70s synth ARP. Let's see if the 70s go as well with the 90s. I'm going to move my cables here. Oh, it's turning into spaghetti. That's what cables do when you leave them alone for too long. 70s ARP. Okay, so 70s ARP mixed with a little bit of piano apparently. No, that one's not pumped enough. ARP animations. Oh, that one's definitely pumped, so we may come back to that. Here's the Bell Echo ARP. Oh, too muffled. Oh, the big Anthem ARP might work. We'll check into that. Bright pluck strings. No. Classic ARP echoes. That's a possibility as well, but I think I used it last week. I think. Droplets, maybe too much. Fluid motion's too slow. Light breaks through. Yeah, not for this one though. Nope, not that one. That's Luscious ARP layers. Here's a main room epic ARP. I don't know how epic that is, but that's not going to work for me. Mission to Saturn. It has more of a swing to the arpeggiating. Arpeggiating. Now that's a verb. Oh, that's got a bit of a groove to it, but it's not going to go with this song. Ooh, the scatter's kind of neat. If I played it up here, would it be better? No. This is not going to work. Sci-fi synth ARP. Let's try this one. No, it's not going to work for me. Shifting ARP patterns. I'm not feeling it. It's different though. How come I've never come across that one before? That's groovy. That's not going in this song. Stardust. Oh, that's pretty. And tight ARP patterns. That one's not bad. But I think the big Anthem ARP is really what I wanted for this song. Let's maybe a variant on it. Let's see what we can do with it. Because it's kind of offbeat from the regular beat. That's what I like about it. Nope, I just realized it's not going to work. I liked how it was offbeat from the others, but I need something that has more motion to it. So it will either be, yep, classic ARP echoes. So do we want solid, thinner, brighter, spaced, not spaced, warped, maybe, filtered, not sure about that, percussive, that's kind of neat, or noisier. Oh, okay, not noisier. So percussive's neat, and the warped was neat, and then there was just solid. So let's see which one fits best with it. I think we'll leave the beginning open for that cool slap bass that we got going, and then we'll cut it in right here. okay, so yeah, it's not bad, but let's see what that warped one sounds like. I think it would have more wishy-washy motion to it. A little bit of intro. It's because it doesn't, it fades it, like it goes out, it comes back in, it goes out, it comes back in. If it did the filter and stayed in, that might not be bad. Let's try that one. I want to try that one. No, it's not going to work. Let's try this. So I'm just holding it and I'm trying some stuff. I think I like it. All right, I'm going to record that in. It's going to be easy because it's basically one chord. Although I might vary it a little. You can play around with an arp a little bit. Oh, okay. That's cool. That works. There's my ARP. There's the all of the tracks. And let me see. I think that's a song. I think that's a tune. And we just heard the whole tune. There's no need to play it back again. That was the entire song from beginning to end because, well, I had to record the entire ARP. So, we said that it was going to be something silver cloud with the pipe and the clouds and something to do with pipes and clouds. If anybody comes up with a name, something to do with silver clouds and pipes, maybe it'll just be called that. Silver clouds and pipes. Well, that's our tune for this week. We came in with no plan whatsoever. Ross, you can probably switch back to the overhead cam now. We came in with no plan whatsoever, which is kind of the thing for Transistor Sandwich. It's all made up on the fly. So this song I'm going to, well, actually, am I going to produce it tomorrow? Because I don't know. I have the gig tomorrow, but we'll be done in the afternoon. So I might, we'll see how much time I have to work on it when I get home. But at any rate, the song will be available at some point this week. You'll be able to download it from transistorsandwich.com. Great big red download button. You can see it on the screen. That big red download button, if you go to transistorsandwich.com, you'll see that big red download button there. And that will take you to a download page where you can download any of the songs that I've created on the show for free. For royalty-free use. You can use it in anything that you like and post it anywhere that you like. And if you just want to listen to it, go to SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/transistorsandwich. If you want to follow what's going on through the week, well, you can try Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, but it's not like I post a lot to it. Saturdays are basically the only day you hear from me. That's because I have so much else going on through the week. This is kind of it's our weekend thing. I should say, it's not just my weekend thing, it's our weekend thing because if you take a look in the, I'm going to try to point to the right. Oh yeah, if I point straight down now, I'm pointing at Ross's camera. Because Ross is responsible for putting together all of the technology that allows us to stream to multiple services at once. And he loves to change things at the last minute every weekend. It's always so delightful to see how he's going to figure out what he's going to do when something doesn't go right. It's fun stuff. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to Wilkes and Carnell and Armin Algatron and there was another name. Oh crap. See, Ross took it off the screen, so I don't know who was there now. It was, yes, Commander Roberts, 94. 94. Hey, as in 1994? You mean this thing was made before you were born? And of course there was Julie. Julie dropped in. Thank you, Julie, for dropping in. And Meg was there. Meg, it's so lovely to see you. I can't see you. And who else was it? Dawn. Dawn. I'm sorry I didn't say hello, Dawn. Thank you for dropping in. And my sister Tammy, my brother Rodney, good friend Peter dropped in. Oh, it's so lovely to see so many people dropping in to watch me ramble on for so long while I'm creating some tunage. That's it for this week. Wish us luck tomorrow. So hopefully it's not going to rain. I'm going to be standing outside singing to a whole bunch of delightful people. And Ross will be operating all of their technology. He's our sound man. So wish us luck for that. And until next week, later, taters.